Hey guys, B Twice here. Today is Sunday, June 6th. We're going to be looking at SPY and where we could potentially be going this week or the upcoming weeks. Um, so I'm doing a little bit of an overview before we dive into the hourly. So it looks to me like we're actually on the verge of finishing up a wave three dating back to the January lows. Um, and we're actually in wave five of that three. So with that being said, let's dive into this. All right, so basically, I drew retracement from the extreme of wave two up to the top, the top of wave three, and that shows that when we came down for this three-wave move to bottom for four, this is where I got our four. So we're in this what I'm calling this red wave five sequence. Um, so we came up for a one, we went down for a two, and now we had a five-wave move up for three. So we peaked last week. Um, for three, we had a three-wave move down for four, so I drew the retracement from the extreme of two up to the extreme of three as well, just to kind of show you that when we bottomed the other day on Thursday, I actually sent out a tweet and said that that was bottom and to buy that dip because I knew that that was going to be wave four bottom if we hadn't already peaked for wave three. So it was a good dip buying time. We kissed that 38.2 perfectly, and now we're rallying up to all-time highs. So what I'm actually seeing is that I do favor the bull count here, and that's we have a one, we pulled back for a two, and now we're in wave three going up. We'll pull back a little bit, and then we'll go up to ultimately finish this off. Um, I do think we're going to hit between 428 to 430 after the price action we saw on Friday. So I'm favoring the bull count. We'll go up to 428, 430. From there, we're going to have a dip, and we're going to dip down to probably around this trend line. We could hit 415 range before we catch support. If we break this trend line, we'll probably go back down towards the 405 range before we bottom for our wave four and head up for five. So the bull count will take us up to all-time highs to 430. We'll pull back to at least this trend line before rallying for our wave five up. Our wave five should take us to probably, I don't know, somewhere maybe around 450 or something like that. So that would be the bull count. The bear count is that we're actually going to not be able to break all-time highs right here. So obviously right now we're at resistance. There is something called truncated fifth wave, which basically would mean that our five would actually be here, which means we'd finish up our three and we'd finish up this white five. We'd finish up this whole sequence here. And if we do that and we fail to break all time highs, we could come crashing back down. If that happens, I do see us breaking this trend line and we'll likely be going down to the 400 range. So somewhere in this circle is going to be our wave four, our wave four price target, and then down there it'll be a great dip buying time to ride the fifth wave up. So I'll keep posting these videos on the daily of what I'm seeing after the price action. I try to get videos out there before market close every day just to try to make sense of what we saw. But I definitely get them up there by the evening. That way we can try to make sense of what we saw and maybe how to trade the very next day. We are pretty high up in the wave count, so you have to be careful up here. And we'll go on a day by day basis. If you guys like these videos, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.